What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel. So today I was thinking it's not really an outdoorsy day. It's just pouring down, gray and boring, everything outside. So I was thinking we could take an indoor episode and just sort of go through a little bit of how everything sort of like works behind the whole JDM world, you know. So first of all, I want to say that this episode is sponsored by jptech.no. It's a Norwegian site. This is a consulting company, development company that is a startup. They do consulting within IT, database, design, and development, basically. So they can hook you up with anything from service solutions to websites to apps that needs to be built up in a certain way, like a KISS system or something like this, or a product information system, a KISS system being customer information system, and applications, so forth and so forth. So I'll put the link in the description, jptech.no. So check that out. And also, I've been thinking lately ways of, because that's sort of like what I do is within those types of markets. There, I am an engineer, automation engineer. I am a software developer by day, by trade. So, but I'm thinking more. I need to like expand the channel and the portfolio around the channel. I'm thinking we need to go into the merch world. I've been reaching out online. I mean, not reaching out, but checking out a couple of other things that could sort of support and balance out my YouTube hobby and everything like this. So I have invested the time to create a Patreon account. So it will be also in the description a link to this one, and I'll be putting up a 3-tier program where you can sort of get like certain types of benefits throughout each step of that program. So I'll be trying to follow that up going forward, and try to give something back to the community, and then having the community help me, help to create this entertainment value for your viewing pleasures, So, and also there I'll be looking into maybe getting a Patreon or a patronette, to govern the site. I want to try to reach out to try to get key people into key roles, so that it can help me with the whole JDM vision and everything. So I'll be trying to create a little JDM family, and we'll be starting around Patreon group and everything like this. So otherwise, if you have any questions or you want to reach out, you want to help me make this stuff, just hit me up in the comments, and I'll be in touch. So check out that stuff. And also, I'm thinking like for merch wise, I'm looking into trying to get shirts, sweaters, stickers, keychains, stuff like this, sunglasses maybe, and all that stuff, which can be like bought on bulk and then sort of taken down and then like designed by either myself or maybe you that can want to be a part of that design group. Definitely, I got some ideas myself. I like to tinker around a little bit with the graphical designs and stuff like this. I think it's a little bit interesting, and I have been working with computers most of my life, and I do that day-to-day basis. The JDM is just the passion behind the work there. So yeah, so this will be. We'll be trying to get up some of those those JDM graphics. We're trying to spin it for like a Just Damn Marvelous type of thing, and yeah, and I have some logos and some stuff, so some ideas that I want to put to life. So I think that could be fun. So hook me up if you're interested in trying to help, you know, creating that vision. You know, so I'll be I'll appreciate it a lot. Thank you. So otherwise, I was thinking that you know, since we're inside, you know, I've been looking up some inspiration online. You know, and this Patreon stuff too. I think I'll be opening that up. It's not like started right yet. I need to create that little enticement, you know, in the beginning there. So I'll be posting a couple of Patreons only posts, and I'll be trying to figure out some type of gifts for the very first few Patreons that come on board, and you know, the JDM family and everything. So that being said, that will come out shortly, so stay tuned on the Patreon's front there, so check it out. Otherwise, I've been looking through my black book a little bit, you know, my own little Houdinigan book I showed you the last episode. I've been trying to like put my thoughts to paper, you know, going through everything, like what type of setup and everything I have for the car, you know, the color, engine, interior, exterior, engine bay, what kind of modifications that has been done to the car, the ones I did, and what are sort of my goals a little bit with that. I've been touching base on a couple of those visions earlier. So I'm not going to go into detail on that, but I have some stuff that I still need to get my well, ass around doing. So we still got the injector seal, like to change the whole kit there. And yeah, my girlfriend just came back home. So I've been checking up on that. I'll be going on to eBay for that, I think, because that just gives me the most value for money there, really. So, and I think I get cut to sort of like 1 second. Let's see where did I store my stuff. I'm in front of my computer here, so I'll be looking up at that stuff. So I know that these, being in Norway and everything, these parts were never sold here originally. So I need to check that up online, and there's this really good place I'd like to start. It's called jpcarparts.com. I'll put the link in the description also, and you can search up basically Japanese genuine or whatever OEM parts finder. So I can take my VIN number, can put it into the search engine here, and then we'll find my specific car. So at this point I have a Skyline BNR R32. It tells me I have the RB26D TT engine, I have the high-cast system, the manual transmission, everything, and the color code and everything like this. And it brings me up to 5 categories. So it has electrical, it has a chassis, powertrain, and brake, so they're gathered into one tab there. Engine and fuel for the 3rd, body and trim 4th, and then it has a car life AJ parts. This AJ part, I don't know quite what that means, but it doesn't have anything for this particular car, so I'm not going to go into that. So for that, to get to that, hey baby, hi. You want to be a part of the video, real quick? Say hi to my little girl. Hi. Hi. Look at there. Yeah. So yeah, I'll be checking out because it's very nicely categorized, everything. I go into the engine fuel system, what they did tab, and it just gives me a lot of like everything. So it has everything from engine and transmission mounting, turbocharger, fuel pump, yeah, alternator, starter motor, everything like this, everything which is electrical or fuel based. So I got one category here. It says I have fuel piping. So I think that is the closest thing I will get to that sort of category. Let me get to that point. No, wait. This is wrong. Fuel injection and strainer. This should be the category. I'll take this one away. Because what I'm looking for here is that, because eBay can be sort of like wide variety of everything, so I want to get the specifics. And this JP Car Parts page, I'm pretty sure they sort of derived from the Nissan Fast Systems, which is the catalog system for Nissan, like all Nissans. And I have this also, but it's a little bit heavier to work in. This one is sort of more modernized and made more easily available for the general public. And it uses the same what's the word? Image. Oh, I got stuck on that one. The same images, at least, as the Nissan models do. So they probably come from there. So I got one here. I'll put it up in this corner, maybe. I don't know. The picture. Then I can see the engine block. I can see sort of all the parts like sort of pulled together from the engine. So it splits up every part downwards like this. And so I can see here. So I got the parts that I need. I need the O-ring seal or O-rings. I see that it has a sort of internal parts number here. I can check the list. It gives me the list, like a reference to okay, so seal O-ring. It was produced from 1991 and then throughout probably the whole RB26 DET engine span or lifespan and everything. So and then it has a link for me. Click it, I get it, and also at this point in time I can see all the other engines that this is valid for. So it goes through all the RB20, 25, 26 for the DE or even the E or the DE or the DET versions, and also obviously for my engine. So this part I need, and then I can take this parts number. At this point I need to mark it, copy, and then I go to eBay. I just copy in the parts number, the original Nissan parts number. Hit enter, and then I get back a genuine Nissan seal O-ring, and it brings me back the parts number that I put in also. And there's also options for kits, because I would like a kit. I need the O-ring and the insulators on the top and the bottom of the injector itself. So I'll be looking into finding the one here that I want. So that is just like a quick tip for how I search for the parts. So I like to go straight to the source, where I can know, okay, oh, so this is the specifics, because even here in Norway it isn't really that easy to get these parts. So we have Nissan dealerships here that can get the parts, but I sort of have to tell them so I need this part and this part, because their systems aren't really that updated on that, and it will even be a different name on it. I was going to get the O-ring, the seal, and it was categorized under LED lights at the local dealership down here. So I was a little bit surprised by that. But they could get the part, but then for like 3 times as much money. And I don't know if that's really worth it. It's winter outside still. I have the time to wait for it. So for a third of the price, and I think there's no reason to just throw away money on that, really. So so I can see how I can find kits. This one might actually be good from the United States. There's the whole shipping price on it, though, almost as much as the actual parts. So I'll be trying to find one that is has a little bit kinder shipping price. They're in the 1,000 almost range for like 1,000 kroner, so approximately around $70 shipping, you know. That's crazy. So just for like tiny little rubber parts, you know. But I found one here, so I can show you this one. And I also like to look at the seller information. Of course, you should always do that. This guy has a 98.3 positive feedback rating. Should be good and trustworthy. It comes from West Covina, California, United States. So it'll take maybe not that bad actually. It says estimated like 22nd or 24th of April. So that's not the worst. That's like that 10 days there. 10 to say 2 weeks. Not the worst delivery actually. So I'll be considering that one. We will see. Alright, so that is basically what I wanted to talk about today real quick. So stay tuned on that thing, and I'll check out the descriptions for the individual you know, the sites and everything, the URLs and everything. So and check it out, and then stay tuned, buddies. And thanks for following up. I appreciate all the feedback I get and all the love. So that's why I'm doing this. So keep it coming, guys. Give me feedback. Anyway, up, down, doesn't matter. Gives me insight in how to run this whole type of project, which it is right now, and I would love to make it into a whole lifestyle type of thing going forward. So yeah. All right. So thank you, and have a good Sunday.